While you're using contact forms, your competition is using AI-powered lead magnets that convert 4 times better and pre-qualify prospects before sales ever talks to them. I'm going to show you 5 specific tools high-ticket B2B businesses are deploying right now to get qualified leads and why they're working so well. Here's what's happening. The businesses dominating high-ticket B2B right now, marketing agencies, consultancies, professional services firms, they've stopped asking for contact information up front. Instead, they're using AI lead magnets that deliver value first, then capture lead information in exchange for even more value. And these tools are doing 3 things simultaneously. First, they're converting 8 to 16% instead of 2. Because prospects aren't filling out a form to get stalked by sales. They're getting immediate personalized insight into their own business. Second, they're pre-qualifying before sales gets involved. Every question captures context, budget range, pain points, timeline, sophistication level. By the time someone books a call, sales already knows if they're a fit. Third, they're capturing nurture data. Most prospects aren't ready to buy today, but now you know exactly where they are in their journey, so you can send relevant follow-up instead of generic just checking in emails. The old way of having a contact form or a downloadable PDF on your site is far less effective these days. Let me show you 5 tools that are actually working. First, ROI calculators. This is what I'm seeing work for any business that delivers quantifiable financial outcomes. Marketing agencies, sales consultancies, operations consulting, anywhere value is measurable. Here's how they work. Instead of book a consultation, they ask operational questions that reveal company size and current state. For example, a marketing agency selling to e-commerce brands. How many orders per month? What's your cart abandonment rate? What's your email list size? The calculator shows them how much revenue they're leaving on the table based on their numbers. Not a case study, the actual data. The reason this converts so well is because they see the opportunity cost with their own numbers. You're leaving $40K per month on the table hits different than our clients typically see 3x ROI. And by the time they submit, you know their order value, conversion rate, and biggest bottleneck. Sales isn't starting from scratch, they already have contacts. Second, cost analyzers. These are crushing it right now for businesses that are replacing expensive internal processes. Think marketing agencies, dev shops, content production companies, anywhere you're competing against what they're already doing in-house. So here's how they work. You ask about their current cost, time, money, opportunity cost. Let's say you're a marketing agency targeting SaaS companies that have in-house marketing teams. You'd ask questions like, how many full-time marketers do you have? What's the average salary per marketer? What are you spending on monthly tools and software? The tool calculates the fully loaded cost of their current setup. Salaries, benefits, software, overhead, and the opportunity cost of slow execution. And the output shows them something like you're spending $480K annually on in-house marketing that's launching 3 campaigns per quarter. An agency could deliver 12 campaigns for $280K. Now here's why this converts. They're not evaluating whether to hire an agency. They're evaluating whether to keep spending $480K on a setup that's unperforming. You've completely reframed the decision, and you've captured everything your sales team needs to know. Team size, budget range, current performance, pain threshold. Third, assessments or audits. This is the format I'm seeing work best for complex, high-stakes B2B sales. Think legal services, cybersecurity, technical consulting, anywhere your prospects don't know what they don't know. So here's how they work. You're asking 15 to 20 questions that reveal gaps in their current approach. Let's say you're a cybersecurity consultancy selling to healthcare companies. You'd ask things like, what are your data encryption protocols? How often do you do penetration tests? What's your employee security training cadence? The assessment flags their top 3 risk areas based on their specific answers. Now here's why this converts. They didn't know they had these problems. Now they can unsee them. You've diagnosed their issue using their own data, not some generic checklist, their actual setup. And every lead that comes through has already admitted the gaps exist. That's a completely different sales conversation. Your sales team isn't educating them on why security matters. They're presenting solutions to problems that the prospect already acknowledged. Fourth, scorecards with competitive benchmarking. These work incredibly well when prospects care about competitive positioning. Think web development agencies, SEO consultancies, conversion optimization firms, anywhere there's a meaningful peer comparison. So here's how they work. You score the prospects across key areas and you compare them to industry benchmarks. Let's say you're a web development agency targeting e-commerce companies. You'd ask questions and run automated checks on their website performance, security, mobile responsiveness, page speed, SEO health, and accessibility. And the output shows them something like your site scored 62 out of 100. E-commerce sites converting at 5% plus average 81. Now, here's why this converts. People are obsessed with knowing where they rank. You've revealed how far behind they are compared to the winners in their space. Now, they can't unsee it. They're not buying a website redesign. They're avoiding the loss of falling behind competitors who are already converting better because their websites are faster and better optimized. And your sales team knows exactly which areas they scored lowest on. That's your opening line on the call. Fifth, risk evaluations. These are dominating in any vertical where the cost of inaction is catastrophic and quantifiable. Think customer retention consulting, sales pipeline management, talent advisory, anywhere the downside risk is severe. So here's how they work. You ask questions about their current risk exposure, then you calculate the probability and cost of the worst-case scenario. Let's say you're a customer retention consultant targeting SaaS companies. You'd ask things like, what's your current monthly churn rate? What's your average customer lifetime value? What's your customer acquisition cost? How many customers do you have right now? And the output shows them something like, based on your current churn rate, you'll lose $420K in annual recurring revenue over the next 12 months. That's the equivalent of the entire Q4 sales pipeline walking out the door. Now, here's why this converts. You've quantified the threat using their own inputs. They can't unsee that number. Your sales team isn't selling retention consulting. They're selling revenue protection. That's a completely different frame. Here's what all five have in common and why they're beating contact forms. They deliver value before asking for anything. Prospects aren't trading their email for a promise. They're trading it for immediate personalized insight. They qualify while they convert. Every answer captures data sales needs. By completion, you know budget, pain points, timeline, sophistication. First call isn't discovery. They position you as the expert. The output demonstrates you understand their specific situation, not generic advice. Custom analysis of their business. This is why contact forms are dying. They ask for trust upfront with zero value in exchange. These tools flip that. Value first, trust earned, then the ask. The businesses that figured this out 18 months ago aren't just getting more leads. They're getting better leads, their sales teams are more efficient, and they're closing deals 90 days later that everyone else lost. If you're still using contact forms and converting at 2%, you're competing against businesses using these tools and converting at 8 to 16%. If you want to audit your current landing page in 90 seconds and see exactly where you're losing conversions and how you can improve it, check out the free conversion rate audit link in the description. And if you want these AI lead magnets custom built for your business, done for you with all the logic integrations and analytics, go to mixandgo.com and reach out.